I was just thinking of, you know how you said Balotelli being Italian and Ghanaian ancestry? Okay, what would you do if, let's say for argument's sake, I don't know, an Aboriginal broke into your house, robbed you, and as you got home, you saw him fucking running out of the door, and then you called the cops up. Cops come. Oh, okay, so can you describe the man? What can you say to him? He was human. Kind of short. It's about all I can tell you.
Had some hair.
He had some hair, and he was wearing clothes. He was a human.
Had curly hair, and he was dark-skinned and skinny.
Dark-skinned?
Dark-skinned. Can you elaborate a bit more, please? Dark-skinned. Okay, so was he of South African descent, or was he from Northern African descent, or was he, South Asian, or was he Haitian? They're all descriptions, man. Like, as in, they're cultural descriptions.
They're Thaddeus.
Thaddeus didn't think it through. Fuck Thaddeus, man. Just the thought of him now is
Thaddeus.
Maybe listen to it, because I'm a dumbass.
No. Hang on. What would Thaddeus do?
I'll give it a crack.
What would Thaddeus do in that circumstance? I mean, dude, I'm not having a go at you, because it's not your theory. He just said something that got you thinking, and it's got me thinking now as well, that he's a fucking idiot. What would Thaddeus do if someone broke into his house? I guarantee he'd be like, yeah, officer, he was a black man, and he was 16. I guarantee you. What's he going to say? Oh, he was a human. He was wearing basketball shoes, LA Lakers throwback, and he was carrying a Glock, and he had big gold teeth like a grill, and he sped away in a vehicle blaring that hip-hop music. Yeah?
A damn gangster rap.
It was a human. It was a human.
Over to you.
Thaddeus Jr., over to you.
No, I'm being serious, dude.
I don't know yet. Ask Thaddeus.
Are we that politically correct where we can't actually identify cultural or
The other thing is, man, this guy's not a racist at all. Like, he loves...
No, I'm not saying he's racist or anything. Just
no one is racist.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
He can't be racist because everyone's human.
Because he wants to eliminate race and just make everyone one thing. That means he's prejudiced against other races. What again?
No, as in, think about that one.
Actually, you know what's racist? And I only realised it. Man, I went...
This is racist, but Johnny doesn't believe it. That's none of my business. Let me just drink my coloured liquid beverage. That's not coloured. I can't say coloured.
I don't even know what you can call it, man. Dude,
is that your second can of Max?
It's my first one. I haven't opened it yet.
Better be.
Calm down. You'd rock up to put there's 4 cans of Coke in front of him. I love it, like the first podcast as well, he'd rock up with a beer at like 9:30 in the morning.
Now it's a Coke, so it's good. It's improvement.
Yeah. Off the hops under the sugar. Dude,
I have like 1 can of Coke a week.
On Saturday, man, I went to... I got a call.
And it's here.
I got a call from my Ukrainian mate. It was his birthday a couple of weeks ago. And on Saturday night, he was just having some quick drinks out in Sandringham. Have you been to Sandringham lately? Have you been?
Not really. I'm near the area.
You're near there, but it's not really your area.
What's the suburb that's next to Sandringham?
Brighton.
Okay. Brighton, you got Mentone, Beaumaris,
like that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice area.
Where'd you go to the Sandy?
Nah, fucking, what was it called? Some weird
hack place.
I can't remember. It was a pub.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude. Sandringham, for anyone that doesn't know.
The starch.
Sandringham is a starchy area, man.
It is.
I've pulled up. I'm wearing pretty much like a pair of duck jeans, like those Adidas kicks.
It's full of beautiful human beings,
dude,
Demetrius.
A camo t-shirt, beanie, leather jacket. I had the beard.
So it's safe to say you're out of place.
Dude, my car pulls up. I nearly cleaned up these like people trying to get out of Safeway at like 9 o'clock at night on a Saturday. As I've turned the corner, like the Polo Club is just walking towards me with these tall, like just lanky white urban youths, like just high-fiving each other and shit. And like, really? And then like these two old people just looked at me like, who the fuck is this guy? He's going to mug us in like the shadows of the night. I get to the pub and it was like a couple of my Georgian and Ukrainian mates.
You could be completely wrong. They could just be looking at you like,
Dude.
look at this good-looking young,
Yeah, no.
dark-skinned lad.
I sat down in this pub and I got my Ukrainian mate across from me and I got my Georgian mate next to me. Dude's got like big gold chains, gold rings, tats, beards, shaved heads. Just stood out like dog's paws, man. It was like a...
So you guys pretty much walked in and it's like, oh, not these guys.
It was fucking hilarious.
How dare they come into the
You were talking about
starch?
contrast, but we started talking, it's actually interesting, we started talking, I can't remember how we got onto it, but my mate, the Ukrainian, said to me that, you know what I've noticed as far as, morning, the morning shows, you know those cash cow giveaways and like,
Oh, yeah.
we
Wake up with
next
today.
caller 40 goes,
And the cow comes to your door and starts dancing and gives you money.
how come it's never like a South Asian or a Wog house?
Never.
Or
It's
something?
all white people.
It's always the most starchy cornbread fucking fools you've ever found in your life.
Jane Smith
Yeah.
from freaking
from Toowoomba.
from Toowoomba.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that? Have you watched every single cash cow episode?
Have you ever seen? I don't have to watch every episode. Have you ever seen an ethnic demographic?
I don't watch the cash cow, so I
You've
don't
never
know.
seen it.
I can't-
Could you imagine them?
I can't comment on that.
Could you imagine them going like St. Albans and open the door? Hey, you've won 20,000. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? This is mad.
They're knocking on
Mad.
the door in Springy. They're knocking on the door in Springy. Good morning, sir. We're not back. Go back.
No, sir, you've won. I don't want. Get off.
Maybe it's because a lot of those people don't watch the cash cow and don't enter into it.
Really? So you're saying non-humans, non-generic human, mainstream humans don't watch morning TV? I watch morning TV.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying the majority of people that win may be of the Caucasian breed.
The breed? I love how you were all for this non-racist shit.
breed.
Now they're a breed.
Oh my god, I'm not all for it. I'm just saying it was interesting thought.
Tell us more about the clan meeting that you went to last week, Johnny.
We all put on our pointy hats.
There's a black soot and ash on your white car before. White car.
We put a black doll up on the cross and lit it on fire and danced around it as normal. What?
It was normal. Look how casually.
Normal night down
Was
at the,
was Jermaine Darqueen there?
no.
Was Hung Min Sup there?
No.
No,
God,
but
no.
he made a good man. All my years, I've never seen an ethnic minority win the cash cow or win any of that shit.
Well, you don't watch every episode, so...
You don't have to watch every episode, man. You've never seen it.
Could you imagine
Well,
a
you
wog
actually do.
thing on there? Come look at my tomatoes.
He's doing his jocks eating like a croissant, just like. You know what I mean?
What do you want?
Then, dude, I thought about it. I was watching this morning as I was getting ready. I had the TV on.
I think that's a very naive statement.
I think it's a naive statement.
I think
at
you
all.
need to go back and watch every episode of the cash cow. Because you may be wrong.
Dude, look at the
looking it up.
panelists. Look at the panelists. of
Ethnics
all-
that won cash cow.
Hey, look at the panelists on all those morning shows. Like the Kochi one, the Studio 10 one with Ida Buttrose and all that sort of shit, and like the Kruger one, Carl Stefanovich, all that one. Look at the panelists, man. Are there any minorities on any of these panels?
Well, on the project, you have that like Indian dude.
The project is the only one, and ABC and SBS, right? The project is on it in the evening, okay? You've got, you're talking about Walid, right?
Waleed, yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about in the morning, the sunrise good morning shows.
Yeah.
Are there any ethnic minorities on those fucking shows?
Well, I don't know, Jimmy. I'd have to go through and have a look.
One guy. Out of all of them. I just went through it. One guy. And he won 140K. And you know what the description is?
Wait.
No.
It literally says one ethnic guy won or something?
No, I just went through all the videos. There's one guy. Right? And everyone has a backstory on there. As in, all the Caucasian families have backstories. This guy gets 2 lines. The enthusiastic winner was a deserving recipient of the monumental jackpot. That's it. Not his name or...
So in other words, yeah, the black guy won. And he was happy.
Look, this guy even got interviewed and everything.
Yeah. So Sally Andrews is from Brighton. She has 3 kids. She mastered in, arts marketing.
She has a lovely 2-story house on the beach.
Her grandmother came from, fucking Yorkshire back in 1937.
Related heavily to the bushranger movement.
Meanwhile, there's some Saudi immigrant, you know what I mean?
I won.
That's it. That's commercial.
You guys said it was nothing but Starchies. Nick just held up a picture of a black guy winning it. Touche, pussycat.
Okay, then why are there no... Okay, there were no... Okay, dude, look at the fucking hosts. Look at the hosts of Sunrise.
Koshi Starchy. Mel Starchy.
Koshi Show, all that. I don't see any fucking refugees. I don't see anyone dark or Asian or anything. I don't. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't fucking see it.
The only ethnic guy we've got on... Dude, the only real ethnic guy we've got on TV is Waleed from The Project, and he's not even Australian.
On commercial TV, yeah.
No, there's a guy on ABC News. I watch that all the time.
I love how we're finding one token clown on one show.
Did you say NBC News or ABC?
ABC.
Who watches ABC, man?
Me. Always.
You watch Four Corners?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe it's because they're not as well spoken or something.
What are you trying to say?
How fucking racist do you want to be?
I'm kidding. I was saying.
Okay, dude. When I was in court a couple weeks ago,
I'm just trolling.
I was in a court. Have you been to a courtroom lately?
Not lately,
dude.
You know I love all the colours of life, right?
Yeah, but not everyone deserves life in your book.
What?
I'm just making out to be a white supremacist.
Hey, just for the record, Johnny's not a white supremacist. We're just giving him shit.
No, dude.
But he is.
KKK.
The court system is so fucking funny, man. The judge, she was being really theatric. She was responding to the solicitors and the prosecutors like that was a play. Like it was a play, like they were doing grand majestic gestures and their speeches were all
Wait, what's this for?
In courts.
For what?
Nothing. In the court a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, sorry, okay, just in general. Okay,
yeah.
Sorry, I thought, yeah.
Yeah, and I was just laughing at her whole delivery, it was really,
Judge Judy almost?
Yeah, but not even that, high theatrics, they're almost singing it. There was a director on the side of the thing just going, emote.
And then cut.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it was so just just banter going back and forth like it was a Broadway musical.
Oh.
It was really weird. But then I noticed
we're here to sue you.
Yeah. Dude, I was looking
10 years.
It was so fucked up.
The black man stabbed him.
He's a human.
Never.
I say no.
Not in Australia. Dude, we need to go as a group. I reckon we go and we'll die of laughter. I'm telling you.
We'll go and be the witnesses.
I was just watching some of the because you got to sit there.
Human, you say no.
I was watching the people in the crowd and because everyone just waits until they get their case called up and
everyone's all depressed and stuff.
Yeah, dude, there was such a ramshackle of a mob just waiting to get processed or whatever.
Wearing badly fitted suits.
Dude, there were dudes with neck tats and the man-to-man fucking suits. Yeah. There were people in tradie gear they didn't even give a fuck.
Man suit.
Yeah, man.
Super baggy.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck.
Not fitted at all.
Dude, when Bobby goes to court, he wears his Grand Dragon outfit. And he gets let off straight away.
Your Honour.
Done. Moving right along.
How'd you get off? He's number 4.
How was your dinner party last night, Your Honour?
It's just case dismissed.
Bobby, he hasn't done anything wrong.
Give him his cross and his matches and he can be on his way.
It's fine. Bobby, I'll see you for lunch.
Yeah, but dude, the other thing I noticed, right?
Coming around for the caviar party later, Bobby?
All the rednecks are there. Dude, the other thing I noticed in the court, right? The judge was a middle-aged, Anglo sort of woman, right? In front of her, you had the 2 dudes on computers. I'm guessing one was what are they called? The typists? What are they called? I keep forgetting the occupational name. Would they take all the they type fucking maniacs.
Something transcript or
like an audio transcript sort of dude. But there was a guy on a computer, just I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was just logging information,
playing solitaire.
And then there was another guy sitting next to him who was just basically running the day, as in every time a case would come up with doubt, he'd take the next papers, give him to the judge, this is the case of blah 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 blah. Stenographer, that's it, right? The kid doing that was a pasty little
Poindexter.
Yeah, like a Toby Green. Yeah. And then the guy on the other side doing a lot of logging and things like that had a turban. He was he was clearly Middle Eastern.
There you go,
And he had a
boys.
turban. He was young, and he had a turban
There
as
you
well.
go. Equality.
I thought, fuck, okay, yeah, that's a quote. We're in the court systems, and you got that, but you can't get one single ethnic face on Morning Sunrise TV.
Maybe there is. Maybe you just haven't.
Dude, I've never seen him. And you know what, man? As much as I hate those
Let me
shows...
look at the Sunrise Crew.
Yeah, when you're sick on the couch or you're fucking exhausted, there's literally nothing else on unless you want to watch 24 hours ABC News just talking about Afghanistan.
Oh, that depresses me.
I know, you can't handle that first thing
I
in the
spent
morning.
3 hours in front of ABC News. I want to kill myself.
I know, it's too much. Sometimes it's just too much.
I literally go lie on the bed and just stare at the wall. It's fucked up.
The next best thing is to watch Sunrise because, I don't have PTV, I don't bother. I don't have Netflix or anything.
Don't. I give you the names of who's on Sunrise.
Brad Seymour.
Melissa Doyle, Georgie Gardner, David Koch, Chris Reason, Samantha Armitage.
Oh,
Yeah, they're all very-
Armitage.
very-
They're all from the Middle East, apparently. Look at them. Look at their names, man. Come on.
Hey, Pauline Hanson has a Middle Eastern background. You know that?
And she's got a European sausage.
Paul.
She's got Polish sausage background, which still astounds me to this day. I can't get over that.
And I was actually saying it. Who was I?
She married an immigrant.
I was actually brought up with the boys on Saturday. Because the guys I was talking to, there's Russian, Georgian, and Ukrainian. They're all immigrants. You know what I mean? Mostly came here when they were in their early teens, and they're all successful. They're entrepreneurs. All three of them.
They really
all
are, though.
All three of them are successful entrepreneurs.
They actually
They've
are,
all
though.
started their own businesses, doing different fields, right? And you wouldn't think, you look at them. These are guys that were bashing Turks back in Southland, in their early high school days. And we'll talk about I brought all that shit up with the Polish dude, the Pole, and and that's it. And everyone was dumbfounded. What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Nobody
blah,
does.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah,
Another reason why you should listen to That's Not Right, because you find out these kind of
exactly.
crazy facts.
Crazy facts. You know what actually I read about, and it infuriated me. Did you see there's a guy. They said his name was James or something, right? I was just reading in the papers a couple of days ago.
James, you say?
Yeah, he actually looks like that too. Dude, some James kid, yeah? He's in IT. He's 28 years old, and he's saying how hard it is to find a job in IT in Australia. He used to work for Amazon. At 25 years old, he worked at Amazon in the States, and he says in the year that he was there, amassed all this experience, top-end IT something job, right? And he said, and he wanted to bring the skills back to Australia and work in the industry here. And he says he can't get a job because the industry is very closed off. They want 3 years experience, and they basically goes, I've sent over 250 resumes, and no one will hire me. I get through the interview process, and then they realise I've only had 3 years. I haven't had 3 years experience yet, even though mine is of great quality. Yeah.
Yeah, like a
Basically,
serious
the
company.
industry's that closed off. They don't want to hire some young kid who's only going to get trained up and then they think he'll fuck off. Mm-hmm. I thought, and he's like, I still can't find a job, 250 resumes plus. Oh, man, when I was unemployed, I sent fucking thousands of resumes out every fucking day.
Well.
I thought about it. I'm like, hang on. He's trying to get into the IT industry and he can't find a job. Oh, sorry, fuckhead. I did my audio engineering certs in fucking 2005-6. You think I've ever had a job in audio engineering, like a salary-based thing?
Go get another job for the meantime and still
I did my HR shit in 2003-4, man. Do you think I've ever worked in HR? You think I'm in the industry that I want to be working in now at 33? Have you ever worked in the industry you've wanted to work in, Johnny?
In the sex industry, no. But I am working on it.
Look, we know your dream is to be a fluffer, but
Actually, now that you mention that, that's fucking really weird.
Johnny wants to be a fluffer?
No.
I want to be the starring role in a
working
porn,
in the
Nick.
sex industry.
You know this.
Working in the sex industry.
Stop it.
I'll see if I took a photo of it. I think I did.
I want to put my big rod on display. My golden rod.
The porno's called Johnny Goes Down.
Hang on, did I?
Johnny Impales.
Tell me I got a photo of it.
Impales.
Oh, that sucks. I didn't get it.
Yo,
Fuck! There's a photo. Man, I was at my mum's place a couple of weeks ago, and I found a piece of paper in my old cupboard, and it was, where you visualize, where you, like a visualization board or whatever, or you're meant to write down goals on a piece of paper or something.
Yeah, what's the word for it? Affirmation or something?
I don't know, man. I found a piece of paper. It was all folded up, in the cupboard, and it had all this shit written down on it.
You will not masturbate today.
No.
You will
It
not
had
give in to
words. It
temptation.
just had words. And it said on the piece of paper, dude, it
Jeremy
had.
must die.
Do you know what it had? It had. I'd written down things like audio, film, voiceovers, audio production. I'd written the name of like 2 different companies, my personal URL for all my media shit, and I'd written down the name.
Dimmy.com?
Yeah, that's exactly it, dude.
Yeah,
I had written down the name of a mate's product that he was importing at the time, and then I'd written down the name of the 2 media companies that I'd created, and there was something that said be independent or be financially independent or some shit like that, or live independently. And I just looked at it, I figured out that I must have written that list in 2009 or 8. I was with a mate of mine. I think we were sitting down having a coffee, and we were just going through shit like that. And I basically looked at the list, I'm like, well, I did end up starting up that company, and like it went away like after 5-6 years or whatever. I have done this, I have done. I'm just looking at the whole list, I'm like, shit, I've actually done nearly everything on this.
You are living independently.
Yeah, I've been living alone for 4 years now. The only thing that was left on there was my adult entertainment industry company. Do you remember the name of it?
Oh, mate. Yeah.
Don't worry, it's coming.
Yeah.
Me and him were talking about this morning.
It's gonna be a dude, it's going to be a joint venture, don't worry.
I'm telling you, that's the only thing left on the list that I hadn't.
You know what? We're going to use and abuse you, and then like throw you out with the rest because when you,
he just gets washed up like what's
Diggler.
his name? Dirk Diggler, man.
Yeah.
Wahlberg.
he's going to throw you out. And
You're a star. You're a big shiny star.
I want to watch it.
That's a great movie, man.
Ah, brilliant.
I used to love that scene where he comes out of the bathroom. He's like, "Okay, I'm ready to go now," and then like Burt Reynolds just trying to tell him to fuck off because he looks like shit. You haven't slept.
Just fucked.
My big fucking dick. I fuck what I want to fuck. He's like, "You're fired." And then what's his name? Seymour Hoffman.
Seymour Hoffman.
Background's like crying and shit.
He's the camera guy or something, right? Or like the sound dude. Oh.
I think is he the camera guy or the sound?
He's the sound boom guy.
Is it boom mic?
He's the boom guy. Yeah. I always felt sorry for that guy and his wife, man. Like the wife that
his
fucks
wife is
everything.
really
Smalls.
Yeah, I always felt sorry for that guy. And I don't know why. It's a movie, but I always associate like poor cunt, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Like, not again. Fuck.
yeah,
Yeah,
he's like,
he's getting jammed in every scene.
yeah, and like you know, he's trying to get to his wife, and she's getting jammed by the pool, and then in the room at New Year's, like, come on, man, all right, like you jammed, but fuck.
That movie was a collective of like a whole bunch of stories. Like Diggler was meant to be based on what's his name? Holmes. Meant to be based on Holmes, but they mention Holmes in the movie as well, like as an homage. Then
I hate Julianne Moore. Can't stand her.
you don't like her? Why?
It just annoys me.
Something about it. Like I
Something about her just
don't
annoys
really
me.
like. Yeah, just to style. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. How many movies have you actually seen her in though?
A bunch.
Yeah? I try and think of the movies. I can't actually name another movie I've seen her in. I know she's been in movies that I've seen. I just don't remember it.
Yeah, me either. 'Cause I don't like her.
I'm trying to figure out if she actually annoys me the way Julia Roberts just annoys me in every fucking movie.
What a boss!
Oh, just before he blows his brains
Yeah,
out.
man, what a boss!
Send that to me as well.
What a boss!
Yeah. I don't know if she annoys me the way Julia Roberts annoys me, like in every movie. Have you seen those ads Julia Roberts is in now for some cologne or something? She's some perfume.
No, I haven't.
Called Roberts.
Oh, dude, it's like a big white room. It's like everything's white. And it's got this like creepy music in the background. It's just got these intense close-ups of her fucking nostrils. Like it's just so fucking, it's so wrong,
And
man.
a big horse mouth.
Gape mouth.
Hey, I just want to ask you, boys,
Bad, bad.
you barbarians,
We're barbarians.
have you had any... No? Straight up, no?
Okay. Sorry.
No, Bobby, I don't need that cream that you used.
Really?
For your genitals.
Have you ever had
Works
fish?
wonders.
Yeah, all types of fish. Crabs. That was a good call. Sorry, anyway, go.
Have you had any experience with, or do you know anything about hives?
I don't know if this is going to come back to a skin condition.
No. No. Do people get them in the cold and stuff? Like, when it's cold and shit? What's hot?
My poor older sister has been stricken with hives.
I've never really had experience with it, so...
I think I had hives. I had a form of hives back in like 2000 maybe, 2001.
And what was it?
I don't know if it was hives, necessarily hives, but I had a feeling my sister got chickenpox when we were like 16 or something. Mm-hmm. Like legit young. Like, not young.
Does it look like any of those patterns?
Yes, exactly like that. Yes.
Just look. Then it wasn't hives that I had. It was something else.
It's either by food,
the hurts.
medicine, or other irritants.
It's just your herbs flaring up, dude. Don't worry.
16.
Comes and goes.
So it's skin rash with red burn or sting come from food or medicine and stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say, back when I was like a teen,
Shit.
and my sister got chickenpox.
Wait till I elaborate on it. It is the most fucked up thing ever.
My sister got she got the chickenpox well and truly. She was fucked. You know, like they say, if you don't get it as a kid and you get
It's
it
worse
older,
when you get it when you're older, yep.
She got it, and she was basically. I went and got an immunisation against it, like in order to prevent it. But
That explains a lot. Yep, go on.
what? What?
I'm just kidding, go on.
Man.
Carry on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Your
you've never
worship?
had it? So you've never had it?
No. What I got was like a form of hives. As in, like, I didn't get full-blown chickenpox, but my arms, it looked like I was a junkie. Like, my arms just got hives all over them. Like, they looked like pimples or whatever, but like they bled out. And I remember, like, people were freaking out. Like, I was because I was working in Huntingdale at the time as well.
What a
after
junk.
school. And people thought I was a junkie, legitimate junkie walking through the streets. I think that it was like a reaction to half the chickenpox and half the, immunisation. Yeah. But I don't know about hives. Why?
But elaborate.
You can get hives. You can get hives from like rubbing. I was going to say you can get hives from rubbing like chemicals and shit on your skin, or being exposed to like cleaners and cleaning products.
Yeah. So it's like a release of histamine, like sort of like the same sort of thing as like hay fever, or if you get like a rash from grass or something, it's like the body releasing histamine and comes out in a rash or whatever.
Yeah.
So my sister got hives, right? It happened when my mum went to hospital. Mm-hmm. Right, and it must have been like the stress of it or whatever.
I was going to say, doesn't stress bring on hives?
It does.
Yeah, so it was like this big stress event, right? And it started off with her head, like she was staying at my younger sister's house and she had a really itchy head all night long. And it basically just got all these lumps all over her head, like underneath the skin. And it just got worse and worse. It started going down her neck. Now it's all over her body, man.
She's not gone to the doctor?
Yeah, she's been to the doctor. I'll get to that. But it's all over her body, right? And there's like two different types. She has ones that like come underneath her skin and they physically ache. Like it
bubble
hurt.
up?
She hasn't been to work for 8 weeks.
Wow.
She has not been to work for 8 weeks because like if she puts like pressure on her hand, right, like she's a surgeon's technician.
Okay.
So she's like dealing with a lot of a lot of heavy equipment and like you got to be fast paced. And if you grab something hard with her hand, right, that part of her hand where she's grabbed something hard, it'll flare up on her actual palm with hives.
Yeah.
And it becomes like so painful that she can't she can't physically grab anything anymore because it hurts so much because they're deep under the skin.
Shit, man.
See, I get something like that when I get extremely stressed.
Yeah.
It's almost like a breakout underneath the skin, like this thing here on my cheek.
Yeah.
That was like a big fucking, it almost looked like an ingrown hair or something, like a pimple. But I get them like at the back base of my skull, like all over my back.
Because there is different forms of...
and they're usually just based on stress and caffeine and alcohol intake.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, they're like the size of golf balls. Her eyes swell closed.
Yeah. That's why my eyes started swelling here. Because it was fucking... yeah.
Her lips get so big, like, she came up the other night, like, one of her eyes was closed and her lips were, like, ginormous.
Do you know that lives with you guys?
Yeah. And I feel so sorry for her, man. Like, my little brother's been staying with her, like, just trying to help her out a bit.
Yeah.
She wakes up in the night, like, in the middle of the night with, like, forks and knives just down her back, like, scratching because it's so intense and there's nothing that can stop the itching.
What did the doctor do?
So she went to the doctor, right? Basically, all they gave her was antihistamines, like Claritine or whatever, and they said this should clear up.
Yeah.
She spent $400 on every single type of antihistamine that you can get. Nothing gets rid
She
of
needs to go to the hospital.
No, there is no cure for it. She has done nothing but research it for the last 8 weeks, and it's one of those things. There's no cure for it. The doctors can treat the symptoms, but in her case, it's not even treating the symptoms. Like,
So how do you get rid of it?
you just got to wait for it to go. Like, she's been reading all these cases of people that have had it for like 10 years, like on the verge of suicide because it's that bad. And there's no way to get rid of it. They don't know what it is.
Case of hives.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hers pretty much come out every single night.
That's really shit, man.
It's fucked up,
That's
man.
really
Like,
fucked
I feel
up.
so sorry for her.
Yeah, man, that's
There's going to be something that's triggering it, though.
Well, this is the thing, right? Like, when she had that stress event with my mum going to Thingo, that's when it started, right? And ever since then, it hasn't gone.
As in the stress hasn't alleviated.
No, her stress is alleviated, like, whatever. She's happy and shit.
Skin, it's still there.
But it's still just every night just flaring up. Like, it's any time of day, it'll just flare up. And she'll just get them all over her body, all over her back, all over her torso, her neck, her legs. And it's so bad that her joints, like, if one flares up on her joints, she can't bend her arm and stuff. Like, that's how deep and, like, bad they are. So it's almost like that stress event, right? Her body started producing histamine in the form of hives. And it's like she's gone into this autoimmune thing where it just keeps happening. Like her body hasn't stopped producing it. And there's no cure for it.
So what can you do? Like,
Nothing. You just have to ride it out and wait.
I reckon there's something triggering it.
She has tried everything.
I reckon there's something triggering it, man. Could be something simple like, she bought a fucking paint thinner into the house for some reason and it's just lingered.
No, but that's the thing. She was staying at my sister's house when it initially happened. And she's come back. So she was changed environments. She came back to her house. She's changed all her bedding. She's changed all her detergent, all her clothes washing detergent. She stopped using soap. Everything you can imagine she has done because it's driving her insane. And it's just like her body's in this autoimmune fucking thing. And she's looked into it, man, and people, for 10 years have been suffering with it. You just have to wait for it to go.
It's like that guy on The Simpsons that has hiccups for 10, 20 years.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Like, she said to me, I've been, not she's going to kill herself, but she's like, it's crossed my mind, it's the only way, it's just that it's sore and it stings and it itches, that you just get insane.
How many cases of,
Are you sure it's only just hives, though?
She goes into psychosis. There's a technical term for it she told me, I can't remember what it was, but,
saying here, fewer than 5% of cases last more than 6 weeks, so this might be something else on top of the hives as well.
Yeah, she did give me a technical name. It's like hives, but it's like when it's really deep in the skin, there's another name for it, but it's basically hives.
Dude, there's a lot of things that our bodies do which we can't actually explain or don't know how to stop. Dude, I get blood noses. I haven't had one for a long time.
And I don't remember the last time I've had a blood
Exactly. I haven't had one for a long time, maybe a year. But at one point, man, when I'm under extreme stress, my nose will just start bleeding out of nowhere. I'm talking I'll be standing around, just bang, blood. Mm-hmm. I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be choking because blood's running down my nose into my throat.
Far out.
Yeah, I'd wake up and the pillow would be just red. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I look like I just got bashed and mutilated in my sleep. And there's nothing that can be said about it other than stress.
Yeah.
The doctor's like, just use this gel on the inside. It's your membranes drying out. Some fucking elaborate story.
Just a little Band-Aid fix.
Yeah, and I'm like, this isn't helping.
Yeah, no.
And honestly, man, most of the time, half of these issues are all stress-related. You just eliminate stress and you're fine. With me, right now I've got bumps and breakouts across my back, base of my skull, my cheeks, and some of my arms as well. I don't generally get breakouts.
Yeah.
But when I'm stressed and don't sleep, I'm fucked.
But, she's never had anything like this in her life, and she's stopped stressing. She's a pretty chilled out person. This is the only thing causing her stress now because
Might have to get injections, man.
She had steroid. She did. The doctor said, you've had all your histamines, you've done all that.
Yeah.
The next step is steroids.
Yeah.
She tried it, didn't work. Yeah. So this is what I said to her. I said, go to Bali for a week. Literally do some yoga classes, meditation. Do not think of anything. She hasn't tried salt water yet. I said, you should just stay in the beach for a week.
She'll freeze to death.
She hasn't done salt water yet?
In Bali, I'm saying.
Oh, in Bali,
I said to her, go to Bali, go to a little resort.
That's a good idea.
And she's thinking about doing it every day.
Get the salt and cleanse and
just forget about everything.
Yeah.
And maybe that's...
She really should do that. That's a really good idea.
Well, that's what she's thinking about because there's nothing
But there's saltwater retreats here in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Hydrotherapy
I
and
thought just to get away, just get away and just forget everything.
That'd be, if she can afford to go take a holiday, then by all means go.
Just go for a week or two in a resort retreat thing and just swim.
Just a week off or 2 weeks off just to chill. If she can afford to do it, then by all means. I'm just thinking broke back me getting shafted every day. It's maybe I can fill my bathtub up with Epsom salts and Ajax and dive in, pouring salt onto my wounds and getting under the shower. Because it's all just a cheap
low budget.
Oh, dude, ASOS, do you want low budget, man? This is the epitome of my fucking day, man. Yesterday I bought something off ASOS.
I've got the app.
Oh, do you? Yeah, I got this off ASOS. I bought something off ASOS. This chain.
What is that, like a dragon egg or something around your neck?
No, it's just a ball. A
dragon
gold
egg?
Ball. I liked it. I lost my chain that I always used to wear with the gear and the breather thing. I had the lucky coin, the gear, and I lost it. It just went missing. Fucking went missing.
I remember you telling me that, I think.
Yeah, 6 weeks ago or something, probably a bit more. I got no idea, man. Just disappeared.
The truth is, I stole it. I stole it and
I'm
I
going to buy Johnny that. He has to wear it, man.
How much is it?
$24.
Is it gold? Is it gold?
It says 24 karat gold.
Can I see what I'm going to
Fuck off. I'm where? eBay?
Yeah, it's Johnny, yeah.
Is that eBay?
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
That's pretty tough, man.
Yeah, that's tough as.
Do you reckon I'd look tough with that? Would that make me look tough?
Oh yeah,
From Bayswater.
not like a drug dealer.
From here in Bayswater.
Oh, dude, I'll just drive up the road
Sick.
and get it.
New without tags.
It's just blood marks on it.
Wait, it's 110 grams. So it's not...
Give us a look at that. Are you serious?
I'd develop a serious hunch on my back.
Dude, that can't be right, man.
I'm going to buy it just for an experiment.
Dude, that can't be right. That's just a gold finish. It's a gold finish chain, not
Yeah.
24 karat gold colour.
No, I bought this bomber jacket thing, but it was too small. So I went to ASOS have got a free returns policy.
If the shit doesn't fit or whatever, or you don't like it.
Yeah, like there's got a piece of paper comes with the bag, and it says if you have any of these reasons, like multiple sizes, wrong product, 1 through 7, if it fits that, then they'll return it within if you return it within 28 days or something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Me, I ripped the fucking bag, opening the product up. So to send it back, I had to physically tape the bag up, all the seam marks and shit. Doing that, I'm on my last sort of leg of taping it. The tape runs out. No other tape, and I pulled out the electrical tape on this plastic bag.
That's not good enough.
Nah, it was fucked. Then I finally got it all sealed up.
That sounds like a Johnny job.
Then I found it was all sealed up, and I'd left the actual docket out. So I was re-tearing the bag open. That's been twice opened before. I'm just fuck my life, man. First world problem and a half. I was going to ask you, have you guys ever used their, they use you can return it either via Australia Post. It's Australia Post, but then they have this thing called parcelpoint. You ever used it?
The things at the supermarkets now?
I think it's at supermarkets.
I saw one at Woolies, Glen Huntly.
Yeah. Click and collect, and they've got returns as well. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. I've never done parcelpoint. I've done click and collect, not parcelpoint. To parcelpoint, it just tells you punch in your postcode. It gives you a whole list of places to go. This is a parcelpoint fucking depot. You print out the order form, as in you make the booking, say, yep, I'm returning this. Gives you a slip to print out, and you just slap it on your parcel. It's got your details, where it's going, a barcode for them to scan, and then you just drop it off. That's it, yeah? Do you know where it took me? The Smoke Mart down in Denny in Noble Park.
Oh,
Smoke Mart.
Dirtiest of dirt.
I'm standing in line. I'm 2 feet from the post office, but I'm standing in line at the Smoke Mart.
Holding your duct tape to
Dude, I'm surrounded by Africans, Vietnamese guys with really heavy cologne. Everyone lining up to buy cheap smokes.
And you're with a package.
And there's a Western Union there as well.
Oh.
And there was an African dude arguing with the Vietnamese woman behind a desk. Cause she's trying to tell him you need 9 digits, for the code or whatever. He's like, no, this is the code. It's no, this has only got 8 digits. It's wrong. No, this is the number. She's trying to tell him that there's nothing I can do. And he's not taking no for an answer.
There's no such thing as an 8-digit code, sir.
Yeah, I'm serious. But I actually got a glimpse of humanity because I'm just watching and I'm like, this dude clearly wasn't born here. She wasn't born here. English is their second or third language, and they're arguing in English code. Western Union. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in Dandenong.
Where is he sending money that has to go via Western Union?
And then he goes across the counter and buys a pack of smokes.
Yeah. I was dying, but. Man, I was surprised. I dropped off the thing.
And a crack pipe.
Sweet puff.
The sweet puff life. Dude.
Because he's black, just because.
No, it's Noble Park.
He's a human. He's a human.
It's Noble Park. He's a smoking human in Noble Park. I dropped off the package and she's like, okay, is this alright? She goes, it's fine. She added a bit of tape. I said, yeah, it's fine. Dude, she scans the thing, she scanned the barcode, and she just looked up at me and gave me the okay. She's like, yep, all good. I looked down on my mobile, and I got a text message, literally the second after she gave me the okay. So she's just gone, boop, looked at the screen, giving me the thumbs up, and I've looked at my phone, got in a text immediately, and the text said, thanks for returning your parcel with parcelpoint. Your parcel tracking ID is blah, blah, blah. Check your email for more info. Any questions, call this number.
That's it.
Oh, that's amazing, man. Amazing, right? And the reason why that struck me is because, did I tell you guys I got a fine?
Oh.
A couple of weeks ago?
Parking or speeding?
No, neither. Even better. Do you remember, if we check the podcast episodes fucking months ago, I asked you if you voted for your local council?
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, no? Yeah. And I was driving home and I just saw the primary school all lit up with
Yeah. You're like, what the
shit.
fuck?
Yeah, so I went to it and I'm like, it's local council. Yeah? So I actually came home from work, and I'm like, oh, fuck it, I better go now. It was raining. Dude, I voted, and when I got there...
So responsible.
No, because I don't have any money, dude. Like, I don't have money.
To pay fines that...
Yeah. I got there, they go, all right, what's your name? And I gave my name, like, oh, we're not seeing it here. I go, yeah. I go, my address is probably still in Clayton. I've been here a couple of years, but I never actually officially changed it on the local election. I changed it on the federal, I think. Like the, whatever, state stuff. She goes, okay, hang on, let me check. Oh, yeah, here you are, like City of Kingston or whatever. All right, I go, well, what do I do? She goes, nothing. She goes, we'll change you over. Just vote as an absentee vote now, and I'll put it in the system so the next elections you're fine. But, you're done. Cool, just vote and be gone. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks a lot, bye.
And be gone with you.
Yeah, I left. I got a thing in the mail saying I failed to vote in the local council elections, so I owe them $70 or something.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
Fucked. I go, I voted. And it said, they gave me if you feel like this is incorrect, please fill out your reasons statement, blah, 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 blah. So I literally wrote down...
Because I fucking voted.
I literally wrote down, I voted...
Fuck off.
At the Harrisfield primary, as in whatever, I can't remember.
Harrisfield. It is, yeah. The one next door.
I voted.
At 5:28 p.m.
It was an absentee vote.
Was it rainy night?
Yeah, my name was changed over.
Had lentil soup for dinner.
And that's it, right? Mailed it back. Dude, I mailed it back, and I got another thing in the mail saying, we reviewed your reasons for blah, blah, blah. We feel this is insufficient. You owe $78.
What?
Yeah. Or put in the next form to have a thing at the courts to debate.
Are these
this.
cunts for real?
I'm not even joking.
Yeah, I like this country, but that is fucked up.
Yeah.
Why do you have to do that?
And I'm like, if you've taken the time to write out, I voted, this is what I did, I went to Harry. You even told them where you voted.
Insufficient reasoning.
Sorry, did you want me to take a selfie with the poll booth?
Yeah. Well, dude, they didn't give me any paperwork. Like, I brought it up with my mum, and she's like, did you get a receipt or anything? Like, they go, no. They just said, yeah, it's done, bye. So I got no paperwork to prove I was there. I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? Like, take a photo of my ballot sheet? Do it? Like, what was I meant to do? Write to my congressman and say, hey, by the way.
You know what? Go to Daniel Andrews' office next to Maria's Pizza.
Yeah.
Grab that Poindexter by the scruff of the fucking
and be like, listen here, mate. Listen here, Daniel.
I fucking voted. I'm not having this shit. That's it.
Wipe this fucking fine.
I'm looking at the fucking form, yeah? It's like, okay, these are my options. Pay the $78 or whatever it is, or opt to have this addressed in court, yeah? So the government is going to take me to court to fight for the proof that I voted in a local council election back in January or something.
Which you did.
Which I did, but I have no proof of because they don't give you any proof. When you vote, what do they give you? Nothing.
But when you voted, wouldn't they have ticked your name off?
Yeah, they tick your name off.
She told you that.
They tick your name off, and then you walk away. You don't get any proof to say that you were there in case this comes up. Well,
so tell them to get off their lazy bureaucratic fucking ass and go through the list.
Straight away in the back of my head, it said, all right, I'm going to court. Like, fuck them.
Yeah, I'm not paying $78.
Yeah. But I thought, if I have to go to court, I have to take a day off work. That's worth more than $78.
Dude, that's so fucking infuriating.
So I've got to take a day off work to go to courts to prove that I voted in a local council election.
Just refuse to pay it.
Yeah.
Just don't go to court and refuse to pay it.
Do you know what I mean?
Dude, that's fucked up.
And what are the taxpayers paying to get me in court to have a judge fucking sit this through?
At least a few $100.
Yeah. And
per case.
I was talking to one of the solicitors at the courts a couple of weeks ago, and she's saying to me how the federal government has just taken all the money out of family courts. Pauline Hanson wants to shut the family court system down. They've spent like 20, 30 years establishing the family courts for things like mediation, for all that, all this little small petty shit that just needs
a niche market.
Yeah, it's a niche market, and Pauline Hanson wants to shut that down. But she goes, they've taken all, and she was saying how they had like, a dozen judges or whatever at one point, now they've only got like 4, or like whatever the numbers are, they've just cut them down. I'm like, so hang on, taxpayers now need to pay for me to appear in a court to have someone mediate this between me and the local council. And they're going to say, you know what they're going to say? So why didn't you vote? I did vote. You told me I voted. I changed my address. It was never registered. And they said to me at the last thing that they did.
At Harrisfield Primary School?
How am I meant to, do you have any proof? What proof am I meant to have? I don't have any more information than that. I went to the primary school. I fucking paid it. I did it.
Dude, this is what's so infuriating. Like, you can't get anywhere with these people. Like, you know
what?
You
We're
did
a
the right
nanny
thing.
fucking state. We're a nanny state, man.
But, like, go a step back. Why the fuck are you made to fucking vote for your local council anyway?
I don't know anyone on the ballot.
It doesn't make a difference whether you vote or not. They're going to pick some corrupt douchebag anyway.
Yeah,
what's the difference?
And that's when it pissed me off because fucking ASOS ASOS is in tune with that.
Bang on it.
Yeah, the collect, whatever it was called.
Click and collect, yeah.
Click and collect or whatever. Yeah. Post point or whatever. To the point where I got this parcel, I'm like, fuck, I need to return it. I got on the online app, I'm like, okay, I'm returning this.
Smooth process.
I printed it out, I went straight to the drop-off, I dropped it, bang, and they've given me statistics and everything. And
there was no hassle.
They said up to 7 days for returns, and then you get a full refund.
And everything's accounted for? Everything's on the
everyone's
books?
got a fucking point of reference, blah, 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 blah. And ASOS will refund my $40, no questions asked. They think, yeah, cool, that's fine.
And the government can't even tell you that you voted or not?
Yeah. The government gives me no point of verification.
They obviously have no idea.
Because they don't care. It's easier. I'm thinking, imagine the poor cunts that would just pay the fine.
They're like, fuck it, I'll just pay the
cheap
fine.
$78 for the cost of like sending a letter out to me.
That's not just, man. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, yeah?
That's fucked up.
And Jetstar can't send a text to all their fucking clients to say, hey, your flight's been cancelled. Because it's too hard. But they can send texts to say, we're taking your money out of your credit card.
Straight away.
To pay for the fucking
Straight
thing.
away.
We can't tell you that it's even cancelled. Not a refund. It's not like, oh, here's your money back. It's just, we can't even send you a notification saying, yeah. Is that right?
ASOS for government.
You know what? No, let me just, I'm signing us up for a political party, man.
Just gonna start one.
We're going to end all this petty bullshit.
No, I'm fucking starting one right now.
Rule number one, you
know
don't.
what?
Rule number one, you don't have to fucking vote if you don't want to.
That's what we're talking about on Saturday. Because one of the boys is like always talking about politics. He loves to tear Putin down. Like anytime, he loves to tear everything down. Right?
Done. Party registration. Yeah.
If you see him, he's just this like short, sort of stocky looking dude with like a dirty beard, just gold everywhere. He's just the best, man. Because he's actually a really intelligent guy. I love this guy. I've known him since like 16. He goes, what the fuck is it with these local elections? All they ever do is promise to build more parks.
Pretty much.
Better parks. So
we don't need fucking parks. We need housing for the homeless.
We made the whole slogan, the whole pitch line was, we're building bigger and better parks.
For your entitled children.
Yes, everything's going to shit, but we're building better parks.
It's all that matters. It's all that matters. Parkland.
Boys, we're doing
and bike tracks and parks. I'm serious.
So our party name has to be more than 6 words long?
6 words?
It says.
What?
Oh, no, wait.
No.
It's abbreviation. No. So it's fine.
Six words.
No, so you can't have... No.
The Nationalist Socialist Party of That's Not Right.
Sorry.
It's a Nazi.
Sorry. It's like the limitations is obscene. The fuck you party. You can't have that. Is the same or is like to be confused with another political party.
Yeah,
but of course they're going to charge us $500 to register it.
Well,
we're doing it. Fuck this, we're doing it.
Who's got $500? I don't.
I'm going to go to Robinson 11.
We'll start a Kickstarter fund.
Done. All right.
So rule number one, you don't have to vote. How many people would get on board just for that?
I'm all for I'm all for voting. All right, if people
you shouldn't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I know. But then we wouldn't have a voting system yet.
It's funny because democracy...
there's already a rift in our party.
I say no.
Overthrow him.
Americans don't have to vote.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of them do. A lot of them do.
They're voting in record numbers.
But don't forget, they're more patriotic and they've got a different system there.
Okay, but you got to understand, right? This is the irony of it. We fought to have democracy, right? Democracy being you have the right to do what you want, okay?
Yeah.
North Korea is not a democratic country. It's a dictatorship, right? The illusion of freedom, right? Blah, 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 blah. But the irony of it is we fought to create democracy in order to allow the free vote, but people don't want to vote because they're just lazy. They're lazy. Laziness is the popular vote. And
that's
apathy.
Right.
And does that make sense?
Yeah.
Being a sloth is far more appealing than actually giving a shit.
Yeah.
And even if it is just to rock up and throw your fucking penny in the pond, you can't even be fucked doing that. So we have to police people in order to vote on what happens in their country. I understand not voting because you don't agree with the system, because, like I said, we don't like Pauline Hanson, we don't like fucking Turnbull, we don't like half these people, but they're in the Senate representing us in some degree on a global scale.
Don't like either of them.
We don't like any of them.
Yeah.
Right? But if we actually if we gathered enough people to vote, as in a party of our favour, maybe there'd be some sort of movement.
And that's the thing, even if my party didn't win, I could say, well, at least I had my fucking say, and at least
I
I
did
had
something
my
about it.
my
Just
thing.
and that's what the podcast is about as well. It's-
I'm having my say.
This is us having our say. Where a lot of people don't give a fuck. They just rather look at, like, they'll skip over anything political.
And they'll sit there and jerk it.
Yeah, they'll skip over anything political and just look at close-ups of Kim Kardashian's ass and like, oh my god.
Which is not what we're about.
Yeah.
So this is, you know, we're on that wavelength, boys. So I'm actually going to print out the registration form when I get back to the office.
We'll start a GoFundMe or something.
we will.
Who wants to see That's Not Right as a political party?
Seriously, we can change. We can make things change, man. We are the people!
Let's take this shit over, boys.
Yeah, but you know what? They'd come out and just find all the scandalous shit that we've done in our past.
What?
Whatever it is, I don't know.
Fuck them!
Some moral or...
But that's who we are.
High
You
ground
know
or
why?
whatever.
They'll find out what I actually did to that goat.
That's the thing.
That's the thing that stops us.
Johnny, back in 2004, there was an altercation.
Oh, he did it when he was a teenager. You're making him 19, 20 years old.
Well, how old are you?
Yeah,
I was a teenager.
19. 25.
No, I was 19. I was like,
I was like 29.
10 or 9 or something.
But yeah, we're not going to sugarcoat stuff. We're not fucking, like, suit wearers. Look at us, man. You're wearing a That's Not Right t-shirt, a beanie. I'm wearing trackies. I'm wearing flannel.
I'm wearing the outfit we got Arthur.
You know what?
I'm not even kidding.
We're real people.
Simple, man. We're simple, man.
We're simple. Real people. We just want us heard. We just want to be heard.
Political party ad.
And we're all about common sense.
It's like, that's not right, or is simple people. Simple policies for a simple future.
Perfect.
Spoken by. No, let's start a Kickstarter. Let's start a fund. Oh, this is going to go directly to the political party.
The only rule that I'm going to, like, put down, Sophie Monk has to marry me. That's the only...
Well, how about we start off slow? How about we get her on board to support our cause?
Yeah, okay.
And then you can weasel your way in.
And then I can just change the laws.
As soon as they vote us in, it's like,
she could be the
thanks
first.
for voting, Sophie. We're going to need you in here.
She could be first. She could be first Bobby of Fentry Gully. First lady of the Gully. First lady of That's Not Right. There you
Bobby
go.
of Gully.
Miss Venture Gully.
Sir Bobby of Gully.
Lady
Gully.
Nah, but seriously, man, common sense party.
Yeah, man.
Common sense party.
Yeah.
None of this fucking bullshit.
No, man. Like, this is common sense party. Like, this is what we are.
Yeah, but you don't need record numbers to get into as a party.
No.
Just need to appear on the ballot. Yeah.
We're going to spread love and unity.
Is that all it costs? $500 to apply? Really?
Yeah. It's to process the paperwork.
Admin fee? $500? Just to, like, click.
For some Poindexter to print it out, hit print.
No, but that gives you your name. You get on the electoral thing, so you can start spruiking your
your hyperbole. What's it called? Propaganda.
And
do you know what we need to do? We need to have those propaganda posters, man, done in like the communist style.
Yeah.
Like where you're just standing in front of like a wife, a child, a worker. You know what I mean? A big hammer and sickle in the corner. We make ourselves.
And you know what? And it's like, and point at the person, who do you represent?
Yeah, I was thinking the Uncle Sam poster, like, Bobby wants you.
But we're using images of other political...
Yeah.
Like, dude, Kim Jong-un. Seriously, man. No.
We can do it.
What else do we need other than...
That's it.
That's it.
Dude.
Any idiot can register for parliament.
If we can get the young
We
people
have to read the party registration guide, whatever.
Yeah, I read it.
Develop the unique name and aims of political party. Form a committee.
What? Did you say nickname?
Develop a unique name and aims for your political
What's
party.
That's not right.
Yeah, and we just write down our points of... Like, you
No,
know,
I thought the National Socialist Party, that's not right.
form a committee. Develop a draft constitution and hold an inaugural meeting. Done! Cutting Town Hall!
we'll go to
With 2 seconds from Kittens.
Boys, where are you having your political party?
Kittens! We hired a function room at a strip joint.
Complete application, party registration, and attach all documents.
We wanted to do it somewhere where there were a lot of young entrepreneurs. So we went to Kittens!
Perfect.
Full circle!
Perfect.
The AEC will assess documents against the Electrical Act at least 1 month before you can make a final decision. And we're in.
Dude.
Maintain the party and service the members.
Our whole cabinet is strippers.
He can service the members.
Our whole cabinet is strippers and drug dealers because they're entrepreneurs and startups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We wanted ambitious young people of the community of Melbourne. You know what I mean? Just all startups.
No one's going to fuck with them either.
No, man.
Nah, we'll get fucking the Aussie Impaler in.
Oh, yeah. Prince Arthur has to be on board.
Oh, man. Well, he's
the clean sheet that sort of guides the ship.
You know what? He's our guy that writes our speeches and stuff.
Hey, come on, man, I can write speeches.
Keeps us on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, but you'll start abusing like.
He's the clean sheet, just the guy to steer the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prince Arthur.
Arthur's in, man.
And he'll be like, you cunts are fucked.
Arthur's in.
Dude, if we can just get all the young minds.
Okay, hang on. So what does it take to start a GoFundMe or a Kickstarter?
That I don't know. We'll have to.
I've never actually looked into it.
What are the different ones, aren't they? There's
Kickstarter and GoFundMe. I know those.
I'll do GoFundMe.
Indiegogo.
Another one. I'll do GoFundMe first. Let's have a look. How it works. Start a campaign. Here we go. Here we go, boys.
This is the 50th episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Whoa.
We've cracked the half a century, boys. Well played. And hit it down the line for 4. And that's a half century.
Dude, 50 episodes in. It's been nearly a year. How many weeks are we off? 22nd of May, isn't it? 21st?
Yeah, end of May.
22nd or 21st or 24th?
22nd, I think.
18th? Somewhere there.
Wait, what?
Is it the 18th or the 22nd? Our first episode.
18th.
So we're 3 weeks. What's the date today? It is the 3rd. So we're 2 weeks away from being a year in, but we're 50 episodes in, so almost a year. And we've finally taken the steps to become a political
The wheels started turning on the 50th episode.
Yeah.
I'll have to sign in and stuff. But
By the 100th,
we can do it.
We're going to be in Canberra, man.
We will be.
Now we really need all our listeners to spread the word.
No, seriously. No, I'm being dead serious. I'm actually going to sign us up. We're going to do it.
Okay, you know what? Let's just.
This is a call out.
Let's put that out there, man. For everyone that listens, we know, we thank everyone for the support over the last 50 episodes. We've always joked about starting a political party. It was said in the first episode, but now, based on the shit that I've gone through because of the fucking voting system and forcing me to pay $78, fuck it. We're going to start a political party legit.
Time to get out the pitchforks and the guns.
And our policies aren't hidden.
The pitchforks and the guns.
No. Hang on. Our policies aren't hidden. Okay, we're not some shady shysters. This cunt's wearing a flanny, right? We look like we just woke up. Okay, we're not shysters. We're not scam artists. We have our flaws, but as far as political leanings, we just want a fair ecosystem, not akin to communism.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Because that's apparently meant to be a fucking blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Fair. No. We're not communists. We've all come from, we've come from the ground up. No one's come from money. No one's come from entitlement.
We've all come from
No
dirt.
one's come from prestige or any of that bullshit.
We've all come from dirt.
Yeah, we've seen the scum, and we know how to steer the people into the 21st century.
We know what those people want.
I'm still doing the Sam Newman.
You know what?
As well.
Yeah.
This is going to be our
Jessica.
theme song.
What?
All right, Man of War, Call to Arms.
Listen up, people.
Yeah.
Wait for it.
The time is nigh.
Just as gods.
I see us coming up from a stage or something. Like,
Yeah, with
underneath,
smoke.
on a desk.
And then Johnny just ripping out one of these ones. Wait for it. I can see you, Johnny. Come on. To the people, to your people.
all the anger, all the frustration.
Yeah,
that's mad.
I'm not going to. Yeah.
No. I'm serious. We need. If there was ever a time for everyone to promote our podcast,
It's nigh.
it's not. The time is now.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've already done I'm going to look it up. I'm going to fill it all out, and we'll yeah.
We need
Let's
to
get it done.
we need to start a Kickstarter fund or
Yeah.
a GoFundMe or whatever to get support in order to get enough to. Because look, I don't have money.
Sorry, Arthur, mate. You're in already.
Yeah,
You've got no choice, mate.
He's got to back.
You're one of us now. One of us.
One of us.
No, honestly, I'll do it.
No, we're doing it. We've been speaking about this for how long now?
Yeah.
We're doing. This is our 50th episode.
Dude, how the fuck can ASOS and Australia Post manage to send me notifications by the second?
But even though you voted and got a fine.
Yeah, and I got a fine, and now because they don't take my excuses, which are the actual reasons, I have to go to court now. Taxpayer funded.
Dude, there's going to be no
Think
more
like
of that.
that. I want to eliminate that.
Yeah, no more of that bullshit.
I don't want fucking people having to pay for shit like that.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, not for like me that took the time out to fucking they didn't even say to me, "Oh, we're looking into it. We'll get back to you."
Revenue raising.
They just said, "Yeah, unacceptable, $78 or come to court."
Dude, revenue raising. Not that the fact that you're going to go to court to fight the $78 fine and saying, I'm here to fight of course I fucking, of course I voted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So where's my fine? I actually never even considered the thought of
Are
voting.
you even registered to vote?
Yeah.
You're local?
Yeah.
How come you didn't get a fine, but I did, and I did the right thing? You didn't get a letter.
Because you live in Noble. They don't believe anyone. They look at your address and they're like, yeah, this guy didn't vote.
Nah.
I got the clan outfit, dude.
He's the Grand Dragon, man.
The Grand Dragon.
Of the Eastern chapter.
Did you see that? Did you see the
Up in
dude
the
that
hills.
got? I was going to say
The Hill chapter.
the guy in Arkansas that got executed last week, and they're all crying out about it. I thought I would have shared the article with you guys.
Arkansas.
Yeah, Arkansas, man. Heavy Texas. Oh, there was that thing on 60 Minutes with that fucking, what's his name?
Grand Dragon.
The Grand Dragon.
Bobbie's uncle.
My-
And then that
my
other
grandfather.
racist that was talking about remember, it was a Country Club episode. Jared Taylor.
Oh, yeah.
He was on 60 Minutes going at it with, what's the name from 60 Minutes? He just kept
the blonde chick.
Yeah, he just kept doing that whole fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then I laughed because they were in Arkansas, and that's where a lot of the clan is. Like, that's clan country, man. Like, they're
Sure
fucked.
is.
Yeah. There's a guy in Arkansas that got,
He just looks at me.
Damn straight it is.
there's a bunch of inmates on death row, and this guy died. They failed to administer the drugs properly. Hang on, I'll see if I can find. I don't know if I've got the
Wait,
article.
so he was capital punishment was going down? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. They executed him.
Okay.
Right. He was hang on, let me just suss this out. I had it screenshotted, but I didn't actually write it down because it was too much to write down. Hang on. Where is he?
Look at their radio stations, man. In Arkansas, it's not racist to love your people. White Pride Radio.
Yeah, White Pride Radio, Klan,
Yeah.
KKK
Yeah.
radio, man.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah. That's
Oh, there's
full on.
Johnny. In his infancy, before you became the Grand Dragon.
That's a history. That's a file photo. You're fucked. Dude, there's this guy.
That was when I was an initiate.
Fuck, I can't find his first name. His name, Kenneth Williams. Yeah?
Kenneth.
Actually, is it Kenneth? No, it's not Kenneth Williams.
Bella Bulb.
Hey, Kenneth.
Nah,
Pass me a piece of coal.
There's some of your brethren.
Oh, there's Danny. Hey, Danny.
dude.
He goes, oh, this is Danny.
Fucking rednecks, man. Dude, some guy was on death row for he was sentenced to life in 98,
Yeah.
shot dead some woman, and then almost killed her friend, right? And then he escaped from prison. He evaded the guards.
Did he dig a tunnel with a spoon? Like,
No, he evaded the guards by hiding away in a vat of pig slop as it was being ferried from the prison kitchen to a feeding bay, and then he sneaked along a tree line.
do you have a straw coming out of the slop?
Can you
Like a little
picture
breather
it?
straw?
Yeah, can you picture it, man? And then a few k's from the prison, he stumbled across some other guy, shot and killed this guy, stole some guns, made a run for it.
Just
then-
stumbled upon a guy.
So,
and
dude, in
just killed him.
98, he was sentenced to life without parole because he shot someone and nearly killed someone. Killed someone and then nearly killed someone else. Escapes from prison, then kills someone else. Then he was sentenced to death, right? Like 2 years, like as in 98 it was the first sentence, and then by 2000 he escaped and thinged. And then he was due to be killed at 7 p.m. late last week or something. And eventually, they pumped him with the drugs, and witnesses in the chamber described Williams' movements as lurching, convulsing, coughing, jerking, as if it was like on a bumpy ride, like a bumpy road or something, and he hit a bump.
Not a peaceful way out.
Yeah. And then eventually, he was struggling a bit, lurched a bit, striving to breathe, and then, he stopped breathing, and
Wait,
he
you-
shook for 10 seconds and he died.
You're going to tell me people are angry that he had to face a little bit of...
It wasn't a humane thing, and then they started erupting over the death sentence again. It's like, hang on, man. I'm just reading that. I'm like, wait a second. This idiot
How much grief has he caused?
shot and killed someone, all right,
Affected families.
and nearly killed someone else, escaped, killed someone during his escape, and now they're worried that he didn't get a smooth, clean, farewell.
Boo fucking who?
Do you know what I mean? You killed someone.
It should have been-
It's not like it was an accident, or you've been.
No.
What's it
This
called?
guy's an asshole.
You've been when someone rehabilitated. You escaped after 2 years and then killed someone in the few hours that you were escaped.
Clearly not rehabilitated.
Clearly, you got issues. And then they fucking have the balls to say,
Dude, in my opinion, give him a little bit of pain on the way out. Fuck him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. All these, and I actually had the argument with a solicitor because she says, so you're saying the death penalty is the answer? I go,
Yes.
I said, look, whether or not the death
Yes.
penalty is the answer is up for debate, right?
If it's beyond reasonable doubt.
Beyond reasonable doubt. Okay, it's always going to be up for debate. Okay.
What's your personal view?
Okay, hang on. I'm still out on that.
Kill
right?
them all,
I'm still out on the death penalty
as
because
Metallica would say.
it's still something to be discussed, right? But my big issue is taxpayers funding the living fucking circumstances
Makes no sense.
of said inmates, because we've talked about this with
Indeed.
with Arthur as
And
well.
they live better than homeless do. They live better than
and I said
anyone
this to
does.
the solicitor, man, who's been practicing law for like 20, 30 years, and she went fucking quiet, because I had all the numbers, like the Martin Bryant thing,
Yeah.
110,000 per fucking inmate, like all the numbers, I just threw them at her, and she just went, she didn't say shit. I go,
maybe you have a point.
oh, but they don't really live better than anyone. I go, are you joking? I go, there are fucking ex-kids living on the streets, people living below the poverty line, people working themselves into an early grave.
And these people don't have to worry about money.
These people don't have any of that stress.
No worries about money.
They've had their, okay, what's their cost? Their freedom taken away from? They're doing everything, they're doing more than most people do out on the streets. They're free, okay, they've got health insurance. They've got 24-hour health care. I don't have the GP I can afford to visit anymore,
They
man.
can study.
Yeah, they can start. Okay, I don't have any of these options. I wanted to do a private eye course. It's going to cost me $2,000 just because I have a job. And she just went quiet. She didn't say shit. She goes, yeah, well, it's not a perfect system. I go, yeah, it's not a perfect system.
That's the point.
It's a fucked up system. I go, yeah, okay. Arguing about the death penalty, fair enough. That's up for debate. But arguing about the living conditions, when you go to Siberia, remember you said about going to Siberia?
Mate, go there and see how jail is.
Go to Manila and they're all stacked up on top of each other.
Yeah.
So why should they get a fucking free room and board with meals slid under the door?
Do you think they have TVs in their cells?
Your papers, Mr. Bryant, your papers have come early. The Sydney Telegraph has come in as well.
Like, yeah, no worries, champ. You didn't only just kill 30 people in cold blood beyond reasonable doubt. See what I mean?
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So we are going to speak for the people. Fuck this, man.
Yeah.
We're doing it. No.
Dude, prisons is, okay, like I said, my opinion, death penalty, it's up for debate. Conditions for fucking inmates serving life.
You're in prison for a fucking reason.
Yeah, you're there because you're fucked up, big boy.
You're not there to watch TV and watch 7 o'clock, watch Today Tonight and all this kind of
Emails?
shit.
What emails? Like, no.
Can I have my mobile phone back?
No!
You know, the documentary I watched about the Siberian jail, you know what the guy said? He goes, yes, I killed those people. And the interviewer was like, well, this is a really bad place. Like, he was like, well, I deserve it. Because you're in jail. And he said it, the inmate said it, he goes, yeah, I did something wrong. I got drunk and I killed a couple of people.
Dude, imagine we had like a jail like that here, or even the...
You think it would deter people? Fuck
or
oath
the
it would.
death penalty here?
Dude.
A lot of people wouldn't commit as many fucking crimes as they do.
Like, we probably couldn't get in the death
Yeah,
penalty.
because, no, but remember, Prince Arthur said the statistics prove otherwise. That they took away the death penalty or they reinstated the death penalty in certain states in America, and it seemed like it was less effective or had no effect,
Yeah.
or it was, if anything, it went the other way.
But
whatever.
our prison system should be more harsh. I'm sorry, you're in jail for a reason. You've committed a crime. If you've murdered someone and you get a TV and a kettle and shit in your room, what do you think this is?
What are you, nuts?
This you just killed someone.
There's no repercussions.
No, there's not. And this guy's like, well, I was going to live a fucked existence anyway, so I might as well be in the jail. I get 1 hour of daylight. I'm by myself in my own cell.
Don't have to worry about money.
That's right.
Blah, blah, blah.
I get fed 3 times a day, 2 times a day.
That kid just got prosecuted the other day, up north. I'm pretty sure it was up north. He was in a car with his 3 mates or whatever. He was off his face. They were coming back from some music festival. And
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
ran into someone else on the road, and his 3 mates are dead.
Yeah.
And then the woman that was in the car is now in hospital for life or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got, like, what did he get? 1.5 years for each life that he took. So, like, 6.5 years, and he's already served, like, 1.5 years.
And he'll be out in 3.
Yeah.
Watch, he'll be out. He won't do his full
Off
sentence.
his face, driving a car, killed 3 of his mates.
Was he drunk
but you know
or
what? You know what's
drugs. Something to do with
But you know
drugs.
what's going to happen? All these people are going to come out and be like, "Oh my god!" But he's going to have to live with it for the rest of his life. Yeah, well, so did their families,
Yeah.
and they had no choice in the matter.
Yeah.
Well, they sort of did, but like their families are going to have to deal with that for the rest of their lives.
That'll
now.
fuck their families.
That's
for
it.
life.
It's done. That is done. Their families are done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll never be the
They'll
same
never
again.
be able to recover from the mental trauma that's happened.
You know
to
what,
them.
man? That's what pisses me off. Like, especially with like the statistics. Now we're reading about them, like the kids on the street, the numbers, all that sort of stuff. All you need to do is show that, like, 'cause this country loves contrast, yeah? And we're that fucking dumb, where we need it, like, big and obvious in people's faces. Like, this is what you're dealing with, and this is it. Dude, imagine how everyone would react if we just stopped them and did a survey. You know what? You want to do it one day? Let's go out on the fucking street and just do a survey and say, these are the numbers of kids living homeless on the street right now. This is how the biggest serial fucking killer like repeat offenders in Australia live in Supermax.
How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about that?
Let's do
Knowing
it.
your money is going to funding this fucking
And
problem.
we'll have to record it. We've got a little microphone.
Yeah,
and stuff.
we'll film the fucking
Yeah.
thing. I don't care.
Done.
Taking it to the street.
And we'll wear our,
What
we'll wear our That's Not Right t-shirts.
No, I'm being dead set honest.
No.
If that is one of the mantras of like our political party, it's going to be we want to fucking end this.
I would love to find anyone that disagrees with our view on that.
Yeah.
And a reason, I want to hear, like,
I wanna know-
I'm all for fair speech.
Yeah.
Tell us why you think it's,
Yeah.
wrong or right or whatever.
He's like, I was saying it to that solicitor. It's like, okay, then what should we
Taking
do?
it to the street, taking it to the streets.
Seriously. I want to know how anyone could possibly defend that
Yeah.
on any level.
Yeah.
It's fine for kids to be on the street.
But the thing is, though, you will find someone.
Yeah, on what grounds? On what grounds are we? We should have a better solution for everyone. Okay, what about the people that died in the massacre?
I don't see how you can argue it, dude. I don't, like...
No,
how?
what was it? What did we say? The second you stop respecting human rights,
Yours should be
yours
taken
are up for
fuck
grabs.
away.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Which...
That's the most
fair.
common sense solution.
It's fair. How can you argue with that?
No, you can't.
You want to be an asshole, you want to fuck with other people, fuck you.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Exactly. And this goes above religion, it goes above anything. We're talking like humans. As a human, not as a religious person, not as a fucking nation, a creed, a race, nothing. On a human
being.
level. Yeah, being as a human being. I'm 100% like on that.
Yeah, dude.
Just selling that, not even selling it, just pushing that fucking point.
Yes.
On a human level, how can you fucking disagree with that?
Mm-hmm. I don't know how.
Well, we're doing this, boys. So this has been, yeah, we're doing it.
It's a what's it called? Enlightening podcast, man.
Yeah.
Eye-opening.
Illuminating.
Yeah, it's something
if you
to
will.
think of.
Revolution!
No, that's it. Okay, what do we need to look into? Just as
I've already looked into it. Can you look at the Go Kick Me thing? Because I'm not good at that stuff.
GoFundMe.
But GoFundMe.
Go kick me.
Kick me in the ass with the big boot.
But I'll do the I'll do
We're locking them down to a booting.
I'll do the electrical roll thing. I'll do it. I'll sign us up and stuff. All right, I'll do all the thing for that. But you look up the Go Bash Me fund.
Go bash me.
Go Fund Me.
I'll speak to my clan
Brethren,
member
you brethren.
and see if they can help us.
Oh, look, if they want to chip in a couple of bucks,
The Grand Dragons.
you're more like the Grand Lizard,
the Eastern Grand Dragon.
the Grand Rat.
The Grand Rat.
Sovereign rat, if you will.
Yeah, man. Honestly, we'll close with that.
How long are you going?
2 hours and 38 minutes.
Nice.
Hi.
Yeah,
Nice.
probably just under. We had
Tight.
everything-
Tight. Very tight.
But this is a call. This is a call to arms, man. All right. We are doing this. So I'm going to print out the sheets and everything tonight, and then we'll busy.
You know what? You're gonna die. You'll see why. I know you. You're gonna die. There's only one thing that can match this right now, man. Besides an ad from Netflix. An Adam Sandler movie.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Yeah, man. Pens are down. It's all over. No. This is a call to arms and armchairs, right? That's Not Right wants to thank everyone for their support over the last 50 episodes with 2 weeks off a year.
Hell yeah.
Preach! We are going to finally look into taking this to the streets
Here.
and create a political party. Yeah,
But this is serious. We're doing it.
Yeah, a That's Not Right political party where we aim to remove all the bullshit, such as
All the petty bullshit.
taxpayers
Makes
funding
no
a
sense.
court.
All the wasting of money.
Yeah, taxpayers paying to have the Australian government chase me down for $78 for my right to vote on a local council election, which I did but can't prove because they never gave me anything to prove.
Bullshit.
Exactly. Wasting my fucking time and everyone else's time.
Gone.
Uh,
Out the window. Next.
we're going to take out all the fucking... What are we going to take out?
Hipsters.
Vanilla bean, soy chai, spice lattes.
We're bringing back Ben! No,
We're going to take away the televisions in the fucking prison system.
Yeah, we're going to take away... Yeah,
Prison is a prison for a reason.
We're going to take away baristas in fucking Supermax prison.
Yeah.
Baristas in catered lunches. Fuck that, man.
Yeah.
We're paying for that, man. I don't even have lunch sorted for today.
Dude, I'm getting a Pepsi Max.
Dude, I'm still nursing this cold coffee from like 4 hours ago.
So we're doing it. That's not right, political party.
We believe that people out there should not be fucking living worse than prisoners in supermaxes across the nation. Yeah, simple. Yeah,
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Innocent people that have done nothing wrong should not be living worse than convicted fucking felons, convicted of the most heinous fucking crimes known to man. Mass shootings, killings. Go call Ivan Milat and see what he had for dinner last night. I guarantee you
it's better than what he ate.
Better than what fucking some 14-year-old girl out in the streets right now is fucking eating. And that is fucked up. It shouldn't be that way in Australia. Not today, man. Like, fuck that, man.
Preach, my brother.
We are the
Preach.
people for the people. That's it.
Alright. I reckon no shit. Yeah, fuck that, man.
Yeah.
No, 50
We are the
episodes in.
people for the people. Let's get it done.
Yeah. We need
do it.
everyone.
Revolution.
Everyone that's supported us throughout the last year, we appreciate it. We love you all. We love the support.
This sounds like a rebel faction.
Dude, we just need the flags of the rebel state. I've been playing that Ghost Recon game, man. It's all about the rebels. I've been smashing.
We're going to become gorillas.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Time for guerrilla warfare.
LFA.
Time's come.
Nah, but Revolution!
Seriously, thanks to everyone for the support so far, and we need to see everyone sharing our shit.
Absolutely.
As always.
And, we're going to start a GoFundMe page.
Anyone that
And
has anything to say, man, seriously, contact
if you want to be part of our... Seriously, if you want to actually be part of it and have your input, please.
Like, if you have an issue that needs to be addressed,
Yeah.
so you feel that, like, either we're not touching on something...
we will bring it up for you.
Yeah, we will bring it up, and you have our audience.
Yeah.
Seriously, we are the fucking podium for everyone
That's
to
it.
speak to. We are the sandbox.
Yep.
Yeah.
We are the soapbox man
We'll give
in
you
the
the
yard.
voice.
You're the voice.
You're the voice. Try and understand it.
We need Fonzie, man.
I reckon we can get him on board.
Dude, we get Fonzie in at the
United Nations. You're the voice trying
Can you imagine?
Down the barrel of a gun.
Sadie, the cleaning lady.
Can you imagine Fonzie at one of our meetings, like one of our rallies, and in the crowd you've got Fonzie, Bert Newton,
We're going to have Jimmy Barnes as well.
yeah, man, all the fucking randoms, dude. All the randoms, and they're just...
We've got to have him in.
We're a progressive thinking outfit, but we have what's it called? We have old school fucking forms of not morals and ethics,
Thinking
but like
and just
principles.
Principles, yeah.
Based on principles, man.
It's a band, he's smoking.
It's a band.
We love the lyrics of this song.
Yeah.
We're all someone's son.
This is a call out to Johnny Farnham. One more time, son. One more time. The last time.
Johnny Farnham.
One more time.
Can you imagine that?
Come on, Fonzie.
Dude, it'd be like Trump. You know, Trump was rolling out all those D-grade celebrities. We get Fonzie out, man, to do a duet with Shannon.
No, we'll do a fun concert. We'll get Fonzie out. For the people.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. You know
Done.
what? Let's just close that. Fuck
Done.
it. 50th episode. Let's close it on that.
Done.
We need
I'm with Fonzie. All right.
going into the night. You know.
Call to arms, people. Call to arms.
Yeah.
We love you. Good night.
Call it.
Leverage out.